Hi, this is Lisa Guthrie. I'm actually at Green Lake, and it is about 5:53 p.m. and an ugly black Nazi just walked by. He's staff, and he sort of looks athletic, and he walked by playing some games such as "You're going to be on the street," already claimed, yada yada. So he's using his job, of course, to promote black Nazism. And whatever he is, I'd like to state that everybody in America is a zombie anyway. And then, so he works here. He was taking some of their sort of surfboard type gear in. So I guess he works here on Tuesdays or something. What is this? Yeah, Tuesdays. So there's a subversive guy at Green Lake, Washington on Tuesdays. Black Nazi scum. And so I said, shut up or I will tape you. And there he is. I think it's a black Nazi. I think his boyfriend is here. His boyfriend, I think, is in the area, by the way. They think it's a blood. So I have to laugh because when gang members want to harass you, you often can, I think that's his boyfriend, by the way. Maybe not. But anyway, when gang members want to harass you, you really can stave them off by having a camera on. You could just act like you're filming Green Lake itself for the people. Such a pretty view today. Why would I want an ugly black Nazi ruining everything? They already did. It's too late. And remember, these are all zombies anyway. And they all got reprogrammed 13 years ago when people took the fall with Satan. And it just grew and grew. And I never took the fall. I was dragged down. Oh, by the way, there were some threats at Elizabeth Gregory. I posted that. That's at 1604 Northeast 50th. And there was a moron who she came to sit in the stall next to me. It's a common place, actually, for women gang members to threaten each other or to be threatened. And I'm not a gang member. So I was threatened, and she said something about bank. I didn't see anyone, I saw just ankles. So I don't really know who it was. They think it's not. So, oops, I don't want to film that girl. Not good, because they're off child molesters. Among gang members, it's very popular for them to be involved in child molesting rings, and I wasn't even watching or paying attention, quite frankly. But the Bloods and Zetas and Asian Street Gang are very much involved in crime such as pedophile rings, and pornography, unfortunately, and they're involved in illegal organs trade, kidnapping, murder, full-on identity theft. So I'm not going to talk the whole time unless somebody harasses me. Oh, this is Lisa Guthrie, and I was telling you about my situation also at 10507 Aurora Avenue North, Seattle, Washington, 9133 with Officer Bobby and his gay boyfriends from the Pike Place Market Development Authority. They are psychopath security guards. Officer Bobby is also in on rapes, as well as possible disappearances of 10 European people. European and British people. I think it's right. They said. By the way, I think the Black Nazi, if you want to hear some psychic, I think he's in on playing Hebrew. This bum was talking about the invisible and visit you. I think it is. So I think she was sent here. The one on the left. It might have been following. And so they like to threaten home invasion. And do you want any of these bums, quote, visiting you? And yesterday, the people in my building were absolutely thinking they could force me, or last night, into letting them in. But that's what the gang members are doing. And Officer Bobby and the Pike Place security guards will work together and actually let scum try to make you into a subordinate. It might be some drippy prostitute with chlamydia and other infections that just got out of a car, and she was giving fellatio. But Officer Bobby and the Pike Place Market security guards will do their damnedest to make sure that you're beaten up if you object to scummy Bloods and Zetas, or even ones that are a little more clean, trying to make you into a subordinate for the gang. And there's a break-in plot tonight. I think it is. And like I said, they were also threatening kidney removal, brain removal, hand amputation, finger amputation, further mutilations, including like using plumber's grade silicone on my lips, etc. Typical. What do you hear about the mafia doing? This thing signaled, possibly. I don't know. Or he's just moving his head. I think it's not. And they think it's in on things. And it might be linking with the dirty Black Nazi creep. I think it does. Boy, that guy looks retarded. That's it's like a worm. That kind of thing is accepted in our society as normal looking. It just looks hideous. Survival of the shittiest. Said it's this guy's in on disappearances, I believe, if you want to hear ESP. think it's not, and they done things here. So I think he's friends with the creepy staff. There's a creep. It looked like he was going to take a grab for me. He's connecting with the black Nazi retard that works at the Green Lake Community Center or whatever it is. It's not Community Center. This thing is retarded and he won't move off. I told him not to touch me, and he looked like he was going to grab for me. And I heard someone else say, "Put her in a car." That guy's dangerous in the green shirt. I think he wants to mug people or something. And I told him to move off, and he went. He's retarded. Watch out for the guy in the green shirt, everyone. I think he's a mugger. And I told him to move away, and he was like. He's pretending he's a policeman. Now the ducks are safe. Thank God. Thank God, I've saved the ducks. Go share. Oh, the photo shoot was saved. The photo shoot and the ducks were saved. Probably would have gotten your nice camera. I'm such a bitch. And my suitcase. Hi, sorry I threw it all out hurriedly. There was a dangerous doof in the area. I think he was going to mug people. Actually, I think he was here or he was making an arrangement with the blood in the, it's like a little boathouse. Community center's nearby, and I think he was going to grab me and get my suitcase and me, and I told him to back off. I called him a little bitch. He was about 6 feet tall. He's one of those retarded wrestler types. Sorry, I threw it all out. I think it is. I already used up the bread. They ate it in a hurry. They think it's them. They just grabbed the brain. These are all dead people. I just got a whiff of autopsy fumes. Believe it or not, everybody in the U.S. is dead. They've been dead for 13 years. If you were to stop this healing process that they've been grabbing, they would fall down in a heap of maggots. And they ruined nature. The guy was looking, one of the zombies was looking jealously at nature. Dang, it's not. Sorry, I didn't have time to meticulously throw out the bread. And so the retarded guy that I took a picture of, he's in a green shirt with dark hair. He has a belt that he ties people up with, and he's about 200 pounds. He looks like a retarded wrestler. Definitely linking with the retarded black Nazi. See, there are no whites left. If the price is right, they'll take down whole countries for black Nazis so they can get their drugs, their property, and their money. And that's exactly what they're trying to do. Every black Nazi is involved with trying to conquer the world. And they want slaves. So do the Bloods and Zetas, though, to be quite fair. You're so cute. You're too fat to move. You're wiggling. It's awfully cute. Somebody's talking about zombies. Hi, Crow. You missed out, too. They're not even afraid of that dog. They're not afraid of him. One of the ducks, believe it or not, she's infested. A couple of them. With evil spirits. The Americans did that. It's not the ducks' fault themselves. Just couldn't let things alone. Got 132 million people who worship the devil, and yet they still think they can have life, even though they're dead. And they have been dead for 13 years. If they were born after 13 years, it's a coffin birth. Interesting how he walked from the sun to the shade. Set your face. They think not. They think he speaks English. So, I'll turn this on if there's trouble. Actually, I'll send this one.